How about number 17? What is an aim of government policy? Income tax. No. Income tax is a tool. Income tax is something that governments use to implement their policies. And this is looking for an aim. So no. Interest rates are another tool. Government might want to reduce interest rates, but just say interest rates, that's not an aim. Reduced interest rates is an aim. Stable prices is an aim. This equals low inflation. And that's good. Unemployment, also for the same reason. Maybe this is a grammar or a reading lesson, but unemployment is not an aim. Less unemployment is an aim. So simply to say unemployment or income taxes or interest rates, those are not names, those are just nouns. Aims have an action, like stable prices imply action, some action to make prices stable. Make sense? Hey, you can ask questions you can ask questions down there, and you can subscribe over there. Let's do question 18. Government has the following revenue. Here's some numbers. What is the total amount of indirect tax revenue? Let's see. Indirect tax revenue is tax revenue from sale of goods and services. So, no. Inheritance tax is a tax on capital, you could say, or tax on wealth. So, no. Wealth is not a good and service. Duty on imports, yes. So 40. And income tax, let's see. Oh, indirect tax revenue. No, income tax is a direct tax. And a sales tax, a VAT, of 200. Well, sales tax is clearly an indirect tax. VAT stands for value added tax. Good to know VAT. So the answer is 200 plus 40, or 240. Oh, interesting to note, this word duty. Duty equals, when duty is a noun, it's probably the same as a tax. Duty is synonymous with tax. So you could actually read this as tax on imports. So the answer for 18 is C. Wow, I can't read that. Here's number 19. Which situation involving the building industry is most likely to be investigated by, here's a long phrase, government bodies set up to control restrictive practices. And this is a repeat question. Restrictive practices are probably collusion or price fixing. So let's see. A builder purchasing a plot of land for development of housing, that sounds like normal business. Builders purchase land to develop housing, that's normal business. B is groups of suppliers of building materials agree to fix prices. That's collusion, and that is restrictive. So that's something that's most likely, maybe. But B is something that they would investigate. Let's look at C and D. Several builders bid for the same contract or contracts. This is competition. That the government will not investigate competition. And D is several builders using different sources of supply. That's also competition. So for 19, the answer must be B. Yeah. Agreeing to fix prices is anti-competitive. So that's a restrictive practice.